If study advice really worked, why are you still struggling? Let me make you a promise. By the end of this video, you'll understand why almost all study advice fails, and you'll walk away with a simple system that works in real student life. Not on YouTube thumbnails, not in motivational books, but on tired mornings, boring lectures, and late-night stress. This video is for students who are smart but still procrastinate, who try hard but feel stuck. And here's the myth we're destroying today. You're not disciplined enough. That belief is wrong, and it's been sabotaging you. Pain identification. Why you feel like you're failing. Let me guess your situation. You've watched videos like wake up at 5 a.m., study 10 hours a day, no phone, no breaks, pure grind. You get motivated. You try it. Day 1, okay. Day 2, tough. Day 3, you quit. And then the worst part hits. You don't blame the advice, you blame yourself. I'm lazy, I lack willpower. Something's wrong with me. That thought hurts because deep down, you care. And here's the emotional truth most people won't say. You're not weak, you're human. Why 99% study advice fails? The real reason. Most study advice is designed for robots, not humans. It ignores your energy levels, your emotions, your environment, your mental load. Science tells us this clearly. Willpower is limited. Motivation is unstable. Your brain avoids pain automatically. So when advice depends on constant motivation, it's already doomed. That's why 99% of students fail to follow it. Not because they're lazy, but because the advice fights human psychology. Let me show you what actually works. Morning. Stop trying to win the day. You've heard this phrase, win the morning, win the day. Sounds powerful, but for students, it often backfires. Why? Because your morning is already heavy. Poor sleep, stress about exams, notifications waiting on your phone. So when advice says, wake up early, cold shower, deep work immediately, your brain hears pain, and the brain avoids pain. Psychology explanation. Your brain runs on energy preservation. When energy is low, it chooses the easiest option. That's not laziness, that's survival. What to do instead? Simple system. Forget perfect mornings. Do this instead. The 10-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'll study for just 10 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no big plan. Why it works? Low resistance. Brain feels safe. Starting becomes easy. Most of the time, 10 minutes becomes 30, but even if it doesn't, you still won. Identity shift. You're no longer someone who needs motivation. You're someone who starts small and stays consistent. Afternoon, the focus lie. Let's talk about focus. Most advice says, remove all distractions. Be fully focused for hours. Sounds nice, but real life? Messages pop up, class was boring, brain feels foggy, so you fight your mind and you lose. Psychology explanation. Your brain runs on attention cycles. After 30 to 45 minutes, focus drops naturally. Fighting that is like fighting gravity. What actually works? Use focus cycles, not marathon sessions. 45-15 system. 45 minutes study, 15 minutes guilt-free break. During the break, stand up, walk, stretch. Don't doom scroll. This resets dopamine and attention. Real talk? If your study system requires superhuman focus, it's a bad system. Good systems work on bad days. Evening, where most students lose. Evening is dangerous. You're tired. Your brain wants comfort. So you tell yourself, I'll start after one video. 1 becomes 10. Now guilt kicks in, and guilt kills motivation. Psychology explanation. At night, self-control is lowest. Decision fatigue is highest. So relying on discipline here is stupid. Simple evening system. Instead of studying hard at night, prepare, don't perform. Open your notebook, write tomorrow's top 1 task. Arrange books, close everything. This takes 5 minutes, but it sends a powerful message to your brain. I'm serious about this. Tomorrow, starting feels easier. Identity shift. You're no longer someone who studies when motivated. You're someone who sets future you to win. The real enemy, motivation addiction. Let me say something important. Motivation is like sugar. Feels good, doesn't last. Most students wait to feel like studying. That's the trap. Psychology explanation. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Your brain releases dopamine after progress, not before. The rule that changes everything. Don't ask, do I feel like studying? Ask, what's the smallest action I can do? Open the PDF, read 1 page,
Highlight one line. That's enough to flip the switch. Identity shift. This is the real game. Here's the truth no one tells you. Success in studying is not about methods. It's about identity. If you see yourself as, "I'm bad at studying," your brain will prove you right. New identity. Say this instead. "I'm the kind of person who shows up, even imperfectly." That sentence changes behavior, not instantly, but permanently. Small wins stack, confidence grows, habits form, hope. You're closer than you think. If you've failed before, that doesn't mean you can't succeed. It means you were using the wrong system. You don't need extreme discipline, perfect routines, 5 a.m. wake-ups. You need low resistance, simple systems, and self-trust, and that is learnable. Remember this. You don't rise to the level of motivation. You fall to the level of your systems. Build systems that respect your brain and your life changes. If this video helped you feel understood, hit like. If you want more real, honest guidance like this, subscribe. And share this with one friend who thinks they're lazy but just needs the right system. You're not broken, you're just getting started.